It's about that time, baby, baby. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
The Sinclair Show is on.
It's on.
Run into your friends. Come on.
Come on. Come on.
It's a moment of the show tonight. Mailbag is time. Sinclair is on the mic.
Once again, it's so you're still troubled in your home. Got you tripping, don't know right from wrong. Send your letters to the show so we can talk you through. Get the answers to your questions because we speak that truth. Sometimes you doubt yourself, lost your health. Faith is on the fence, but you believe that Jesus knows your well. Keep it moving, spirit flowing, because we're here to provide someone to lean on when you're falling. Wednesday, 8 and 9, and it's on. Once again, it's on. You're listening to the only morning show at night. That's right. It is the Sinclair Show coming to you live and direct. Coming to you so we can talk about the things that is important to you or important to me, somehow in between. But I want to thank all of you all who continue to send your mailbag questions and comments to sinclairtalk@outlook.com. I'm going to continue to address as many as possible each night I'm on the air to reach you, because you are the valued listener. What does that mean? That means without you, there'd be no reason for me to be here. And on a day like today, when I'm sleepy, I could be doing something else. But I want to be with y'all. Y'all the people. Power to the people. Let me see who's out here. Matter of fact, first of all, we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. So we're going to definitely get up in the game and talk about a couple of good issues or whatever. Matter of fact, we're going to talk about a game, too. We're going to talk about some of them NBA games from last night. And because they are newsworthy. But let me see who's on the show right now. First and foremost, we got Annie Moore. Annie Moore, what's going on? Glad to see you out here. As a matter of fact, let me go on and make it so y'all can see what I see. Yeah, there go Annie Moore. Then we got Big Rob, what's going on? Then we got Detective Pamela Black. Glad you're on the show. Leanna Cole, what's going on, Leanna Cole? And then there's the world-renowned Minnie Mims. And y'all look at the bright side. If Minnie Mims is on the show, that means he's not robbing somebody's refrigerator. Think about that. See? Sometimes you got to look at the positive things in life. Some of y'all talking about why Minnie Mims get some airplay. I'm just letting y'all know that if you on a night cruise somewhere and you done brought your lunch, you ain't got to worry about it, because Minnie Mims can't be in the refrigerator if he's on the show. But then again, yes, he could. Hopefully he's not somewhere attacking y'all's sustenance for the evening. All right? So, but anyway, and as people come on, listen, people, as my disclaimer, y'all, they go by mama. Hey, mama. What's going on, mama? Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Mama been staying out of trouble lately. You know, I be having to keep my eyes on her. I had to keep mama right here. Mama be got in some trouble. So, but mama been on the good foot lately. She ain't got into no skirmishes with the world. So it's all good. But we're going to talk about a few things tonight. First, I normally wouldn't even get into the sports, because I know some of y'all don't partake of the athletics the way that I do. Let me answer y'all a question. Yeah, we still walking. Matter of fact, I walked so many miles the other day. I think I walked about 5 miles the other day. Man, my feet was hurting. Tingling. But that's all right. I thought y'all was supposed to say, I thought y'all was going to, if I did 100 miles, y'all was going to get me a pair of them ghosts. I got to remember what they call, but they them ghosts. Tennis shoes. Y'all ain't get them for me. You know what? Y'all do not uphold y'all end of the bargain. But that's all right. I ain't even gonna hold y'all down to it. I can get my own walking shoe. Y'all just like some of them so-called walking mates that I got. They come when they want to, walk when they want to. Some of them be like, oh, we're gonna do it early in the morning. not. And sometimes you got to leave folk behind because they'll mess around and mess up your walk game. If y'all don't want to get down with that, that's on y'all. But anyway, first and foremost, y'all know I'm the Laker fan. So let's talk about them Lakers. Big Rod, at the time to change your shoes if your feet are hurting. Big Rod, the problem is, I don't care what kind of shoes if you ain't walking on some angel clouds shoes, then if you walk 5 miles, your feet gonna be hurt. I'm just saying. But it is time for me to upgrade to the next level. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna treat myself to another pair. I got about 350 miles on these. Some of y'all don't know what that means because y'all ain't never walked more than like 75 feet. Some of y'all go from the house to the automobile, and then y'all jump on y'all little Zoomers as y'all roll around. Anyway, I ain't even picking on nobody. People, y'all know I'm a Lakers fan. It was looking a little rough for us at first, but it seems like we done found our stride. We like Frankie Beverly and the Maze. We are back in stride again. Yeah. Last night we put a drubbing on somebody. But being that I'm talking about the NBA, let me start off by talking about my boy, my homie, Draymond Green. So if y'all was watching the Warriors game last night, some of y'all may not have because the time had trickled away by the time those West Coast games come on. But there seemed to be an altercation between Klay Thompson, who never gets into anything, and this other little dude named Daniels on Minnesota's team. And the little skirmish that began between Klay Thompson and Daniels, while they swinging each other around like it was the mulberry bush, if you will, Rudy, Mr. Soft, always got something to say, Gobert, runs in and grabs Klay Thompson, allegedly, rabbit ears / air quotes, allegedly to force him to, he said he was trying to break up the fight. Now, first and foremost, we're going to talk about that for a few minutes. But as he's trying to allegedly break up the fight, Draymond Green, the big homie, Mr. Don't Put Your Hands on My Teammates, looks from a distance. Uh-oh, I see trouble. Put on his cape, swooped in, grabbed Rudy Gobert around the jugular area, got him around the neck area, and gave him one of them MMA type grips and began to drag 7'5", 7'10", 7'11", Rudy Gobert around the NBA floor like a little rag doll, to which the referee so kindly ejected Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. And we're going to talk about the unfairness of the NBA policies and procedures in a minute. But I just want y'all to understand. First and foremost, let's talk about Rudy and the chokeout he received. Rudy, if you over 7 feet tall and you get in the middle of something, tuck your chin, man, tuck your chin. You should never allow somebody to grab you like that. But that's what you get for getting in the middle of it. Now, to all my Anglo-Saxon homies, many of you may know this street code, but if you don't, I'm going to explain it to the public tonight. The street code is this. If you and your homies get into a skirmish, and if you on the sidelines and you're trying to break up a fight, you break up the fight by grabbing your homie. You don't never grab somebody else. And that's what Rudy Gobert did last night. He thought it appropriate, instead of grabbing Daniels, who is his teammate, he decided he was going to grab Klay Thompson. This is what began the additional altercation between him and Draymond, because he grabbed the wrong person. When Draymond looked, now it appeared, optically speaking, it appeared like it was 2 against 1. And Draymond was like, nope, this ain't a fair one. Gwendolyn Lady Elegance, Pritchard, what's going on? I am glad to see you on the show. Okay. She from Huntsville, Alabama. She recognizing her city, even if it is a tad bit racist down there in Alabama in some areas, allegedly. But back to Draymond. So people, first and foremost, Rudy Gobert broke the street code. If there's a fight going on and you just trying to break it up, you grab your guy and put him to the side. You don't grab the ops, if you will, and try to say, oh, I was grabbing the ops, hoping that it would stop the fight, because that leaves your dude an opportunity to sneak a few free ones in. Now, that's not what happened. There was no free punches. There were no punches at all, truth be told. But it was an awful lot of choking going on. And I must say, as a matter of principle, somebody who likes watching wrestling and MMA and boxing, I thought it was the most beautiful chokehold I've seen in some time. It was clear the way that Draymond latched on and put it around his neck that he had done this before to somebody, maybe in practice. I don't know what Draymond does on his spare time, but I'm almost willing to put a few pesos on it that sometimes he's dealing with the MMA facet of exercise. Because it was a perfect chokehold. And I like that. He didn't put him to sleep. Probably could have. I would have. I'd have been like, you know what? Since I'm probably going to get kicked out the game anyway, let me go and give him a little sample of the 90-night sleep type. But fortunately, Draymond had cooler heads and they broke it up and they got ejected. And the real conversation has been, how many games of suspension do we anticipate the NBA shall give to Draymond? And this is where I begin to feel some type of way. See, y'all got a smartwatch. I got a smartwatch. And as I be talking, the smartwatch thinks that I'm asking her to get involved into the conversation. We talking about the NBA. First thing she do is start telling me, I'm going to pull up you the NBA games for the day. I ain't even asked her to. Just doing stuff. Quite helpful, but I didn't ask for it. So anyway, I'm saying I don't believe there should be a suspension. Should not be a suspension because from the angle that Draymond had, he was trying to protect his man because all he had seen was the initial skirmish, swing around activity. And then from there, he saw somebody else put their hands, arms around his homie, and he went to make sure everything was going to be all good. Now, if y'all saw that and y'all got an opinion about it, go and share your little opinion with Uncle Cindy Sin so we can understand what's going on in the game. I just wanted to put that out there because I know some people have been talking about it all day, and I witnessed it for myself. I put my peepers on and I was able to see it. So I just want y'all to know my take on it. But if y'all saw it or y'all saw the clip, y'all go ahead and let me know what you all think. Meanwhile, we're going to get into some real business tonight. And the real business is we got two choices. We can start with the police alleged brutality claim, or we can start with the girlfriend who's spreading gossip, who happens to need to watch her own business. Which one y'all want to rock with first? I ain't even going to say, let me see. Y'all got two choices. We can start with some newsworthy, or we can start with a letter. Which to y'all? The next three people who decide, 2 out of 3 is what we're going to roll with. Are we going with police brutality, allegedly, or are we going with mind your own business, literally? Somebody give me a vote on it. I don't know what y'all doing out here. Don't seem like y'all participating. Y'all don't. If I don't get no responses, I'm gonna go out here and vote for myself. I'm gonna give y'all a few hot seconds. Gwendolyn said, mind your own business. Good looking out. That's one. Selena Harrell. Glad to see you tonight. She said she's voting for the mind your own business. And Leanna Cole said mind your own business. Matter of fact, everybody want to start with the mind your own business. Well, I'm going to mind my own business and let y'all be the deciding factor then. Let me go down here and see where it is. Let me put it across the little screen, all right? Let me tell y'all what it says. It says, Dear Sinclair, my girlfriend and I have been having some drama for the last few weeks because one of her so-called girlfriends, see, I can already tell it's going to be bad just from the start. Anytime you start off saying, I'm having problems in my relationship because my girlfriend's best friend been spreading gossip, that's already going to be a problem. Some of y'all might be feeling some kind of way because y'all got them same types of unauthorized information tellers in your crew / your clique. All right. But let's finish. It said, Dear Sinclair, again, my girlfriend and I. So this is the dude that wrote this. Said his girlfriend and him have been having drama. Think about it now. For the last few weeks. Multiple weeks you having problems at your house because of what somebody else did. What was that thing they did? He said because one of her so-called girlfriends saw me at a function with one of my co-workers and told my girl I was cheating. He said, I'm in the promotion business, so the event was a concert and I was backstage as I'm the promoter. So this dude is a promoter. He having problems with his girl because she got a nosy friend. He said the funny thing is her man, meaning the girlfriend that's gossiping, been cheating on her for a minute and she don't even know about it. He said, Sinclair, how do I get my girl to see that her friend is both a liar? And how do I tell her fake friend to mind her business and check her own house, since clearly if she had such a good nose for snooping out cheaters, she would have caught the one in her bed. Wow. What y'all think about that, people? All right, people. Let's deep dive into this. Now, the big homie says he been having problems with his girl because his girl got a friend and her girlfriend telling her he cheating because she came to a little concert and seeing him backstage with one of his co-workers. Oh, y'all, it's your big homie, Nikki Carter. What's going on? The arch nemesis that made it in. And the problem here begins, in my view, in my professional opinion, that one, why y'all always got y'all girlfriends telling y'all how best to wreck your situation? Now, the dude said he's a promoter. I.e., if you're a promoter, you're likely to be backstage and everywhere else except for enjoying the concert because you're working. So he's backstage working. He done got his co-worker back there. Everything is good. They handling their business. Next thing you know, he got to answer questions at his house about some foolery when he was on his job. Nikki Carter said, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Now, and ladies, y'all good for this. Oh, Nikki Carter then jumped in and said the big homie wasn't working for real, for real. It's not to keep glad to see you. Now, I want y'all to process this. And ladies, y'all need to process it before anybody. Because y'all always getting caught up in the tomfoolery. Why do you allow your girl to come tell you what your man doing? She done seen him now. in fairness, we can only respond to what's been put in writing. He didn't say the allegation is that he was seen doing anything other than being backstage. Gwendolyn Lady Elegant said she need to sweep around her own front door. Misery loves company. You know what? That's a good little thing right there. We're going to have to employ that. Gwendolyn Lady Elegant said, sweep around your own door. But you know what? The girlfriend should not have that much influence that she tells you something. And ladies, let me be clear. I'm not telling y'all to be naive by any stretch of the imagination. But you ought to ask enough questions that makes it so you don't start drama in your own house behind some foolishness that your angry bird, everybody that say they're your friend ain't your friend. And if you're going to tell me something about mine, I'm going to have to ask enough information so that I can pinpoint whether or not you even know what cheating is. Can I get an amen on that? Oh, see, many men's with all the fellas that ain't nobody got nothing to say. They must have got caught up before. Let me see what Annie Moore said. Annie Moore said, I'm like this. If I don't see it, don't bring that mess to me. That right there, my friends, is that seasoned logic. See, you can't get a grown woman, Ty Matthews, what's going on? You can't get a grown woman to participate in ignorance with you. Annie Moore is a grown woman. She said, if I don't see it, don't bring that foolishness to me. Nikki Carter said, so if it's from a credible source. Nikki Carter, you may have a point, but let me ask you a question. How do you determine if your source is credible? Nikki Carter, tell me, how do you know the difference between a credible source and a hating friend or a hating girlfriend? Tell me how you know the difference. Because I think that's what an immediate question is. And I'm intentionally leaving this up because I want y'all to know this isn't me saying it. That's Nikki Carter saying it. She said, so if it's from a credible source, how do you recognize a credible source? Is it that you trust them? Okay, hold on, Nikki, answer my own question. You know your friend's energy. Come on, now. What if your friend don't like the dude that you with, and so they are embellishing? Two things can be true. He could have been at the concert promoting it because he's the concert promoter. Nikki Carter talking about you can tell the difference. You can't tell the difference because you right now, you want to believe what she say. Leetta said maybe if the friend was more aware of her relationship, then she would see either there's some trouble in paradise. That's the grown woman conversation right there. Leetta said if the friend was more aware of her relationship, once again, this is the second grown woman that said she ought to be paying attention to her own house. Then she would see there was some trouble in her own. So, matter of fact, let's go back to Nikki Carter. Nikki Carter, here's the difference. How is it that your friend is so credible that you can trust her judgment, but she don't know that the character sleeping on the cool side of the pillow on the other side of the bed in her bed is out there in them streets? Don't seem too knowledgeable to me. I'm talking about what's the subject, Nikki Carter, by the way. First of all, you should have been up here on time. Nikki Carter, and he could be at the concert working and cheating. Could be. See, Nikki Carter, you never heard me say that the dude wasn't cheating. Because I don't know that he ain't. He wrote the letter. I'm inclined to give him the benefit of the doubt because he ain't had to put his business out here. But make no mistake about it. I'm not willing. Let me see what. Minnie Mim said, I can't believe someone's lying eyes. Hey, Mim's got a point though, because there's often I've done some studying of when I was in my master's program, I was doing some studying, and they were talking about police, and police say 40, I think it was like 42 or 45% of the time, they can't trust eyewitness testimony because 5 people at the scene seeing the same accident won't say that they saw the same things. Oh, Nikki Carter talking about I'm a sympathetic ear. No, Nikki Carter, I just don't. First of all, I don't spend enough time in other folks' business, so that ain't my thing. Let me be clear about that. Lietta said things are not always as they seem and gave y'all the big eyes. See, people, you want to take somebody's advice. You want to believe your girlfriend, but what if your girlfriend got bad intentions and that she don't? Because sometimes people in messed up relationships want you to have problems in yours, and so they will say things for no reason. Nigga said some dude wrote a letter. Okay, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Men say you will also be the single ear. Hey, men's trying to give y'all some knowledge. I want y'all to comprehend. Again, this is not a situation. Nikki Carter said, what if she doesn't have bad intentions? You're right. She may not. I'm not explicitly saying that the girlfriend is intentionally making up, but if I don't like your significant other and I see something, the dude didn't say the girl came up and asked him no questions. So if I see something, I could, if I felt like there was something, I could approach you and see if you act a little shady when I approach you. But first of all, you're in too much of somebody else's business. You could go back and simply report what you saw. And Moore said, could it be possible that the girlfriend that told is jealous of her friend and trying to? Could be. See, y'all gonna stop playing with these seasoned women. These seasoned women, Annie Moore said, see, she done been in the game for a while. She already done said, is it possible that your girlfriend got some jealousy? But some of y'all are so latched on to your friends and anything that they tell you that they will run you out of a relationship and have you sitting around looking foolish. This man is a promoter. Any of y'all ever been in the entertainment business? Promoters promote concerts and events. But it's a Nikki Carter. Is it possible that she? Yes, Nikki Carter. For the purposes of the show tonight, it is possible that the lady is not jealous. It's possible that she saw the man at the concert, which is his job, and that he was with his co-worker, and it was innocent, but she reported what she saw, and it caused problems. That's possible. But what you running back telling stuff for anyway? Where was all this snootnology, these prime pupils? Where was all this for your own man? Some of y'all right now in other folk business spreading lies, and your man out here in the street turning it up and turning folks out, but you so busy in somebody else's business, you can't spot your own issue. The dude done already said the girlfriend's man is cheating. He done already said that unequivocally. Nikki Carter said promoters always skinning and grinning in somebody's face. So now you hating because the man doing his job. Matter of fact, I would submit 95% of the people in the public, including y'all on the show, to some degrees, skin and grin, and maybe y'all, you know what? I have been accused in my lifetime of flirting. I don't think I'm a flirt. I think I'm a person who is a public figure who, when I see people, yes, I am trying to generate positive energy because I work in the public. If I was walking around acting angry all the time, but that don't mean I'm flirting. It means I'm a nice person. Or maybe it means that I'm attempting to be a nice person. whichever the choice it is, if all y'all flirt, it don't mean that you're cheating. Nikki Carter said, so what? Her best friend is cheating. So what? Her boyfriend is cheating. That doesn't mean he isn't. Nikki, why are you so scorned? When I tell you, Nikki Carter, first and foremost, let me say this. On November the 15th, 2023 at 8:30 p.m., Nikki Carter, I apologize on behalf of whatever dude or dudes, plural, that have hurt you and made you feel the way you do about these cats in the street, because you ain't never got no brothers back on nothing. You think the worst out of men. You are likely to be the type of woman that would do exactly what this girl's alleged friend did and start some trouble because you believe the worst in somebody. So I apologize on behalf of all them dudes that made you feel some kind of way. So maybe you can move on in your life and you can experience some kind of positive energy with some dude out there in the street, because you hard right now. You are so negative when it comes to dudes. It can't be that all dudes are the way you say we are. You're talking about both things can be true. Well, I haven't heard you say anything, Nikki Carter, about the best friend being wrong. Is it also possible that her girlfriend could be trifling, that her girlfriend could be adding some sauce to what she saw because she don't like the dude? Is it possible that some of these snoopers who be making up stuff need to check their own household? Maybe some of y'all too busy paying attention to your girlfriend's man that you can't see your man cheating. I'm just saying. Nikki Carter, if you ain't scoring, give us at least credit on that. I've already admitted that it's possible that the dude could be cheating. He said he's not. I've already said it's possible that she saw and reported it, and maybe his girlfriend got mad. Oh, Nikki Carter said facts not in the evidence. Nikki, I can already apologize for all them hating dudes or all them hurting dudes that made you feel some kind of way. What facts are we talking about? I've never seen you be nice to a dude on no issue. You haven't given a dude the benefit of the doubt on this show in 5 years. What does that tell you, Nikki Carter? And I believe you probably are a very, very nice person. But I believe you need to get you some therapy. Pro bono. Matter of fact, you call me, I'll try to help you out. Because in all honesty, anytime we are so scorned that we can't see the best in a whole demographic, something is wrong. Nikki Carter, there's no difference in the way you look at men and the things you think about us. It's the same way that white America used to look at Negroes and say all of us wasn't nothing but animals. Come on now. You got to be better than that. It's 2023. And I've never heard you say anything nice about a dude. Matter of fact, even when I had shows about two dudes getting into dramatic situations, you said both of them wasn't about nothing. Evan said, what's going on, my armor bearer? And one thing, I have male friends, and if you see me talking to someone other than my friend, does not mean I'm cheating. Did you hear that, Nikki Carter? Amy Moore says she got male friends. And if you see her on the street or grabbing a bite to eat, and there's another dude that's not her man there, it don't mean she cheating. It means she grabbing a bite to eat. See, some of y'all can't process that because y'all been doing so much dirt your whole life that you think everything is somebody doing something nefarious. And I'm just trying to see the man, all this man wrote and wanted us to help him figure out how to get his girl to understand not only is he not cheating, but he wants to know how to check her girlfriend. So let's go there. Well, Buddy Rowe, let me tell you this. That's a difficult question because you will never come up on the right side of an encounter where there is a male who is viewed as being aggressive toward a female. So I'm going to say to you personally, do not confront her yourself. If you know her man or know how to get in touch with her man, and obviously you must because you said he out there cheating, you need to hit up the big homie and say, hey, look, man, I need you to check your girl because your girl's spreading lies, trying to start drama up in my spot. That's the best course of action. And I'm saying it because I want you to be, I would hope that you can find vindication if you're not out here doing what you're accused of, but do not approach somebody else's girl because if you have not made him aware of it, it could turn into something real chaotic if a man see you checking his woman. Can I get some support on that? See, you got to think, people, because sometimes we act a little bit quick, and we be ready to jump out here and do something to clear our name, but you can't clear your name as a man by checking somebody else's woman, especially if you know she got a man. What says y'all, the public, on that? Can I get some support on that? Or ladies, do y'all feel differently? Do you think it's okay for him to check the girl? Fellas, what y'all think? Again, it is my perspective. It is my personal view that I'm not down. Many men that gave a brother amen. I said facts. Yeah, and again, people, I'm definitely not saying don't check her. I'm just saying a man cannot check another man's woman without first giving an opportunity for the man in question to be able to check her himself. Gwendolyn said she agreed. Many men said, mind your own business. All caps. Oh, Big Rod said, check her. Leetta said, true. Big Rod, since you're a man of wisdom, why do you think it's okay to check the why do you think it's okay for the man to check her? I'm really conflicted on that. I just think it could go wrong, terribly wrong. And he said it is sad when two people can't talk without people thinking the worst. Mind your business. Woo-hoo! Ain't nothing better than seeing y'all say that. And matter of fact, Big Rod, I want you to give me some knowledge on why you think it's okay to check her versus getting with her dude and giving him notification first. Now, if he gives you the green light to check her, no harm, no foul. But I don't think it's ever the right thing for a man to approach another man's woman with checking her in mind without there being some notification to her man, because it could be viewed a certain way. And much like the Draymond Green tussle last night, you only got one vantage point, and that's what you see. So let's say you see her at Wally World, Walmart, or whatever, and you want to check her on the spot, but her man is grabbing something and he comes outside and he see you giving her the verbal business. Now he gonna be amped up because you didn't tell him what was going on. That's why I say, in my opinion, if it means that much to you to get in her case, then you need to stop by or holler at or DM or make some connection point with her man and let him know what the deal is, because he may say, hey man, look here, go and do what you do. I've been telling her to mind her business for a long time. Or he might say, hey, nah, let me handle it. And ain't no need for two men to get into no altercation over somebody that is a gossiping busybody. Matter of fact, if a dude is cheating, he probably gonna say, "Hey, yeah, man, go on and get her nosiness shut down." That's my perspective. Now, the other part of that is this. Ladies, see, I also got to blame the alleged friend, meaning the author of this letter. I got to blame his girl. Because sometimes y'all so busy wanting to have a friend that you will give them a space in your life greater than the space of your man. And when you got a friend that knows she is higher in the hierarchy than your man, she's going to do things to flaunt that position in your life. And what she gonna do is make it so you can't have no long-term relationship. Because ain't no real man, let me say this, so all of y'all in the peanut gallery can process this. There is no real man who is going to sit back and allow your friends or anybody else in your circle of love, if you will, to run his situation, because you know what? If a man can't be the king in his own castle, he'll find another castle. Many men said, "Preach, my brother, let the church say amen." That right there. Nikki Carter, why are you shaking your head? Nikki Carter, would you allow your friend to mess up your relationship? Come on now. Big Rod said, when you are out in public, you need to stay out of the limelight. But if a woman makes it her business to get out of line, then sometimes she has no respect for a man, okay, and maybe running the relationship. Hey, you right, Big Rod. Now you speaking nothing but the gospel. I'm just talking about from the perspective of, because you may not know the mentality of the gossiping gallivant gals, you might not know the mindset of a man. Just out of on a respect level, you want to get him involved knowledge-wise. You ain't even necessarily asking for permission from no dude. You letting them know as a matter of principle what has been done, and that you finna rectify the situation. So Big Rod, you ain't said nothing but the truth. But you, in this day and time, perception can lead people to do some dangerous things. But back to these women. Listen to this watch. Talking about here's what they found. You better find a battery before you get ran down. Anyway, but I'm saying this to you all, ladies, because so many of you all are just like this girl. Your little petty friends can come back and tell you anything. And you so ready to get on ghost status that you ain't really getting no facts. But sometimes your busybody friends can tell you the story in such a manner that you feel compelled to take action. As a counselor, you know how many times I've heard somebody in the session saying, "I know my girl wouldn't tell me no lie, and this is what she told me." And when you listen to the story be so compelling. And then they'll throw some sauce on the end and be like, "I don't know why you keep letting him disrespect you." Really? That right there is designed to make you act a certain kind of way. Nikki Carter said, "Wow, her friends got to be petty." I'm not saying that all women are petty. I'm not saying that every friend you have is petty. I'm saying you don't know whether or not they petty because you don't always know their motive. If I'm your girlfriend, or even fellas, it's dudes out here with petty homies. You got to be able to discern whether or not the people in your life are there for being a gain or increasing your pain. Woo, that might make for a good sermon. The people in your life, are they there for to be a gain for you or pain for you? And when you don't, let me see what the all wise Leah Cole said. Word to the wise: keep your friends out your relationships. Hey, y'all heard it from Leah. Keep your friends out your relationship. That's and that's not a gender-based thing. Now, if you matter of fact, let me tell y'all how you can tell. Big Rod said, check her, then tell her man why you did what you did. If he got a problem with that, then we need to go our separate ways. Okay. Big Rod, I understand where you're coming from. It's just that some of these cats out here is already amped up, and they may feel like if they see you checking they girl and they don't know why, they might pull the strap out, and next thing you know, you out there in a shooting match over some trifling, potentially, chick that's full of gossip. And I don't want to see two brothers going into combat behind somebody that ain't working. I'm just saying. But back to what I was saying before. You know, how you can tell if somebody in your life is there for positive energy and to uplift you and to be a positive friend is because a real friend will tell you when nobody's around when you out of bounds. If you want to know if somebody's a real friend, let your friend see you out there in the streets talking to somebody. Would your friend tell you, hey, look here, you about to mess up your thing at the crib. You might want to rethink this. Or will your friend be supportive of it? Because let me tell y'all something, and this is facts. This ain't my opinion. If I don't like something, it's not going to be based on circumstance. Meaning, if I tell you I don't like liver, you're not going to be able to give me beef liver, chicken liver, pork liver, lamb liver. If I don't like liver, I ain't eating no kind of liver. If I don't like the color navy blue, you ain't going to be able to buy me a navy blue hat, shirt, pants, or shoes because I ain't going to wear it because I told you I don't like navy blue. If I tell you I don't like cheating, if I don't like disloyalty, I ain't going to like it if your man do it to you, and I don't like it if you do it to your man. Because my principle, my core values that I'm standing on is I don't like this action. So if you want to know if the person who is in your corner is there for an ulterior motive, if she don't want your man cheating on you, she should have a problem with you cheating on your man too. I'm just saying. Some of y'all don't like when I'm putting these facts out there. But see, sometimes you got folks in your life that's conditional. This girl went and reported that, hey, your man is out here at the concert doing you dirty. Now, in fairness, we only know the position of the gentleman that wrote the letter. But that's how we address all things based on the information provided. Could it be more to the story? It could be. And if we get the other side of the story and it's different, we'll factor that in. But right now, we're only talking about the person that was impacted enough to shoot us the letter. And see, that's the difference between me and Nikki Carter. Nikki Carter so busy being on Negative Man Street that she's not considering that this man could be telling up 100% truth. She's all the way in the back of the bus saying, look, the dude is trash, period. Big Rod said, that's true, but all situations are not the same. Sometimes silence is the most powerful tool that we all have because some people can't handle the truth. Hey, Big Rod, you ain't told nothing but the truth right then. Nicky Carter, what is it? What am I saying that's not true? If I have wrongly assessed your commitment to the female game, irrespective of what they do, tell me where I'm wrong about. Okay, here she go. She said, I'm saying he could very well be doing what the friend said. You're right. I conceded that from the start, Nicky Carter. See, the difference between you and I and most critical thinkers, I'm not resting on the laurels that this dude is innocent. He's saying he is. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. But I have said to you all, it could be that the dude is as guilty as our friend is saying. We just don't have any facts to indicate that. But Nicky Carter, you're saying you have attached yourself. I've not heard you one time type on those little keys that the girlfriend could be trifling. Do you believe that the girlfriend could be trifling? Nicky Carter. Ty said equal opportunity call outs. Absolutely, Ty. That's all I'm saying. Is that when we make judgment against somebody, you must have a sound reason to at least say, and I can't trust your judgment. Nicky Carter out here laughing at us. I can't trust your judgment if you have tunnel vision where you can't even consider that there could be some nefarious activity on the side of the friend. Nicky said, no, because I haven't heard the friend's side. Well, ain't this something? The only side that you have heard is that of the man that wrote the letter, yet you won't consider that he is possibly telling the truth. You know what that says about you, Nicky? It says that you are as jaded in your perspective as I just said. Because the facts that you have so far, you consider them to be wrong because they don't support the view of the gossiping gal who's potentially trying to cause problems. You said I haven't heard the other side. I'm asking you, can you at least acknowledge that it's possible that this man is telling the truth? That he is as innocent as anything and she got a hating girlfriend. Look at Kiki Matthews. Aloha, she's hitting us up from Hawaii. I'm telling you, man. Listen to Nicky Carter. People, this is why I put comments on the screen, because some of y'all think that I be giving Nicky Carter and others with that mindset a bad rap. When I asked her, could she even consider the possibility that this man might be innocent, she said, nope. In her own words. Annie Moore said, doesn't sound like there's much trust in their relationship. Well, let me say this, Annie Moore. The reality of it is, some people, not just women, in this case, this woman, sometimes you can't understand trust because you got so many of your chirping friends in your ear telling you stuff you want to believe your friends, even though you don't have any validation of it. What in the coffin in the background? Anyway, I'm just trying to tell you. Nicky said, you always slander me. No, Nicky Carter, you slander yourself. I give you opportunities. That's why I click on these buttons so that your specific comments will be seen to the public. If not me slandering, I'll be asking you questions, trying to give you an opportunity to redeem your negative thought process. I'll try to give you an opportunity to at least appear optically to be a logical, critical thinker. Big Rod said, Nikki, why is it when a woman write in, you are on the woman's side, but when a man write in, the man is automatically doing wrong? You are showing a pattern. Big Rod is reading your pattern. Nikki said he could also be responsible for why his girlfriend don't trust him. He could be. Nikki said, I don't need to be redeemed. Yes, you do. You need to go to church and get some redemption. I'm going to pray for you. Because I see right now, and it ain't just my eyes, Big Rod feel the same way. Ain't nobody ever heard you defend no dude. You think the worst of men. And if you got one, I don't know. But if you got one, I feel sorry for that brother. Because I know he catching hell. Ain't no way that man is getting a fair shot in your life. If you got a man, I know he's somewhere always on pins and needles. And he says too much drama. Nigga said Big Rod wears glasses. Why you trying to hate on Big Rod? Big Rod is telling you, you know what? Ladies out here in listening land. Now, you all have been a part of the show. Nikki been in the game a long time. That's why she gets so much flexibility. I need y'all to tell me, ladies, y'all are watching this and reading Nikki's own comments. For those of you who've been up here for 6 months or more, I want y'all to tell me, do y'all think that Nikki might be anti-dude? Do y'all think she's fat? Look at my brother Andre Williams. What's going on, big homie? He said, been a minute, but I tuned right in on time. Hey, you done caught any fish? Nikki talking about don't do it. Nikki called it no. Maybe you won't accept it from me because I am a man. Maybe if some of the women up here who love you, who support you, they're your cheerleaders. Maybe if they tell you that you got tunnel vision, maybe you will take it from them. Maybe you one of them women that, hold on, let me see what she said. Nikki Carter said, I'm fair if you fair. Nikki, have you not heard me say that it's possible that this man could be guilty? Have you not heard me say that he could be manufacturing information? I at least left the door open that the dude might be guilty. But I'm addressing what he said. Nikki Carter, you have never said that a man is innocent of anything. Every time a man is accused of something, you right there at the head of the Me Too movement talking about he ain't about nothing. And I'm surprised none of y'all have commented because I've asked y'all for some honesty. Do you think Nikki Carter is hard on men? Have you ever witnessed Nikki Carter on this show take the side of fairness and at least admit that a man might be innocent? Y'all won't answer the question. That's the reason why the Nikki Carters of the world feel the way they do, because they don't have nobody in their own circle that's willing to be honest with them. Annie Moore said she does give you a hard time about men. And that's, look, and Nikki Carter, let me tell you something. Annie Moore like you. She said that in the most politically correct way you could tell somebody. Nigga said, this about the letter, not me. Oh, you made it about you. You are the president of the Me Too movement. Even the women who love and support you, they don't want to say it. They ain't going to ever go all the way off the cliff. But they can see that you are not fair when it comes to men. Big Rod says silence is concurrent. Gwendolyn Lady Elegance Princess said, yeah, she hard on a man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nikki, look, Nikki said, thank you, Miss Annie. Even she feels the warmth. And I'm not mad at y'all for loving and caring about Nikki Carter, because she has been as supportive as any woman on the planet to the women's movement. But Nikki Carter, you're not fair. You're not fair because your vision is clouded, because you only see things one way. I'm the first to say all women ain't bad. I'm the first to say that there's been enough done to women for them to be skeptical. That's being fair. telling you from the start, when you can't see no good in any man at all, you the problem. And I bet you this man's wife or girlfriend got a friend just like you. Seeing the worst in me. That man can't even go to work. But you can't see your man creeping and cheating. But you out here, man, let me get out this show. It's 9 o'clock. I don't even want to talk no more. I'm about to rest.
It's about that time, baby. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. The Sinclair Show is on. It's on. Run into your friends. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's the moment of the show tonight.